Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your December reading. This is a general reading, so it isn't going to resonate for all of you. Uh, if you're interested in a personal reading, information about that is in the description box below, where I am featuring a half-off sale through the end of this year. And I appreciate all of you who are taking advantage of that opportunity and all the support that you are giving me. So that extends to all of you that are present now. I feel your love. So thank you for that in advance. I pre-shuffled the cards as I usually do. I have prayed. I don't like to take up camera time with that because I talk a lot, and would rather put my energy towards describing the cards that have been pulled for you. So I hope that helps you understand my process a little bit. Uh, I'm going to pull a card for your overall energy, Virgo, the Hermit. This is a card that feels very descriptive of the general energy of Hermit, but particularly at this time, you may be consciously pulling in to look for answers within your own experience in your own emotional life. You are recognizing there is some need for you to assert your authority to be who you are. And this often comes as a result of your awareness that there's a wholeness to who you are that must be integrated into the work that you do. In other words, you can't cordon off aspects of yourself in order to be professionally successful or in a happy relationship. All of you addresses every aspect of your existence. And in order to be successful at that, you're really trying to integrate the lessons you've learned and integrate into a fuller expression of who you are. And that must stand on your right to be who you are. So I'm sensing a kind of self acceptance here that is essential to understanding why you do what you do, why you are such a quester, such a scholar for many of you, such an educator or teacher for others. There is a way in which you take a lot of responsibility for the information that you share with others as you are aware that you are a way shower. In the presence, we have the Six of Pentacles. And so this is applying particularly to the ways that you are looking at all your exchanges of energy. This usually relates to money and relationships in the most explicit, practical ways. But this is really about how you've learned about your natural way of caring for others, being of service to others, and providing for others in a way that often inclines you to a kind of lopsided or overgiving. And in that way, you have recognized that when a situation is not entirely reciprocal, and is not entirely explicit or the result of an agreement, you become resentful when you recognize that you're not being reciprocated for your efforts. In many ways, this also stands on, as part of the protection against that, but stands on your awareness that relationships of all kinds, money or not, are not only agreements, but they're always negotiable. And in fact, most relationships, most productive relationships, are constantly tended, worked at, negotiated so that the needs of all parties are met. The exchange is considered fair and equitable. And this is beginning to integrate into your personal as well as your professional exchanges and the relationships that you have in which it is incumbent upon you to express your needs and desires. In the past, The temperance in the past describes how you have worked very hard to find this balance within yourself, how you have worked at understanding that you are deserving of all that you desire, that it is not enough to experience success or accomplishment in work or home, love or independence, that you need to bring your full self to any expression, any experience as a part of not only bringing your full gifts into the service that you're providing, which is unique to you, but also the ability to understand that you are full of the love and deserving and worthy of that in your life, how important that is. In the future, the Ace of Cups. There's something about your expression, your acceptance of self, your acceptance of your gifts. I feel like there is a range of talents and gifts, skills that you have put aside, you have left unexplored because it didn't feel appropriate to uh, integrate these into your work life, your professional life, or vice versa. Skills from work that you didn't feel were appropriate to integrate into your home life or your relationship experience. However, denying those has, for some of you, actually created physical dis-ease. Certainly, it has denied you the opportunity to properly respect, honor, and care for yourself, all of you, in the way that is now allowing you to tap much more deeply into your creative well, into your imaginative existence, into a kind of gentleness in existence, an elevation of the care with which you attend to everything in your life. This gives the additional support of you caring for yourself so that you're giving from a cup of fullness, not an empty cup. You're not depleting yourself to help others. And this is a way in which you're experiencing a kind of deeper balance because of this unfolding aspect of who you truly are and the healing that that not only is doing with regard to your public or social presence, but to your own life and experience of joy, satisfaction, fulfillment. If this reading is resonating with you so far, Virgo, please like this video. Share this with others who might enjoy it or find it useful, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I've pulled the Worry card. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. This feels to me like the way in which you are addressing a habit of the mind. Uh, I am sensing many of the Virgos I'm speaking to are very accomplished, have achieved much, and yet all the ways in which you haven't felt whole or comfortable or adequate has caused you a lot of consternation, a lot of concern, a lot of anxiety even. There's a way in which by sitting on this deeper, creative, imaginative, gentle self and feeling uncomfortable or limited in expressing that, integrating it into your social life or the work that you do, you have been denying yourself the actual care and respect that you deserve. So by worrying privately, particularly for those of us that are worriers, one can be amazingly composed on the outside and incredibly anxious on the inside. And that's kind of destroying your joy. And so you are learning that this worry is really a sign that you aren't tending to or accepting the good things that you do, the positive impact you're having, and you're not releasing the fact that you make mistakes, you can't do everything, you're a human, and you deserve to be loved and respected for what you do accomplish. In the present, the Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment and the Queen of Wands. There's this, I'm feeling like this almost explosion of passion, a different kind of passion than the kind of passion you exhibit in your work, which is a clarity, a determination about your goals and your ability to achieve them. This passion is more about something that you keep contained as part of your charisma. It's part of your magnetism by which you are capable of drawing towards you what it is that you desire, the resources that you need, the connection that is critical to you. And with the Judgment here, this is a repeating theme that again is indicating to me that there is an opportunity for connection or an opportunity for achievement that has been available to you in the past. It has come around over and over again because I see you, at least most of the Virgos who are I'm speaking to, as having accomplished a lot on your path already. There's a way in which some element of that accomplishment you cordoned off, you sacrificed in order to achieve, let's say, the professional success. And you left perhaps the love behind. And this is reassuring you that nothing has been lost. Perhaps you weren't ready for that. Perhaps you weren't ready to address your fears of connection or commitment. Perhaps you were satisfied with the things you could achieve and accepted that as adequate, only to find that it's not, you are not satisfied, you are not complete, you are not whole, you don't feel the sense of joy and satisfaction in your accomplishment, having made a significant sacrifice that is within your power to attract and obtain. In the past, the Temperance card is clarified by the Fool and the Knight of Swords. I love this. The Fool is absolutely your resolve, your preparation for this new journey, this new version of yourself that you are taking off on. This can be your awareness that you want to do something that extends your professional success on your own terms, that you have the tools and resources to accomplish what you want, but it's with the freedom of real activation of your authentic voice. The Knight of Swords is about recognizing that what you assumed would be the perks of success or accomplishment are have not come to fruition, perhaps have seemed somewhat hollow as a result of things not the reality not matching your assumptions about the reality or your expectations of it. And as a result of that, you have unleashed your curiosity about yourself and about what you assumed would be your reality, the reality you really realize you want to create that would be more satisfying to you in the long term. So, as a result of that, you are more open, more curious about letting in new ideas, seeking out alternatives. Being in conversation or in discourse with ideas that are potentially represent potentials that actually might not have been achievable in the past. And with the Ace of Cups in your future, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Huh, interesting. Yeah. This is showing me achievement, success at a tremendous cost. There feels to me to have been a lot of damage along the way. Part of that damage may have been at the cost of your heart, the cost of relationships, the cost of possible opportunities or adventures that you believed in working so diligently towards your goals that you were making your best effort at. And you were. But you've been damaged along the way. However, by opening up your heart, quite literally, to a greater integration of self, a greater desire for love in the physical world, you've actually opened a door of abundance for yourself. This is you elevating all that you have to a different level on the basis of having others to share it with in a significant way. This is you finally being in a position to achieve something that can only be achieved through partnership, in community, via the collective commitment to concretizing, building something that will last, quite possibly will last long beyond you. And that is your ultimate dream. That is what's bringing the the satisfaction and the uh, concrete reward that you are looking to. I'm going to finish up this reading, Virgo, with Flora and Fauna of Africa as homage to the motherland and to Mother Earth. And I pulled the octopus, a fascinating creature, and the key word is flexibility. You are a mutable sign, Virgo, so you are good at adapting yourself to the needs. I would not say that many of you have been flexible with regards to your goals or your accomplishment. Make progress, not announcements. Your next win requires some privacy. You can multitask and be more efficient without the distractions. Get busy, Virgo. Thank you so much for this reading. Until next time, namaste.